that cute stick. Now we cannot lose this. This love is so.
Hey, Young. What up, Mo? It's your boy, Terrific. Or you can call me Ty. Whatever make you feel better about yourself. Hold on. First and foremost, raise head. All right, guys. Tonight, I want to talk to y'all about a few things. Tonight is the first preseason game of the season, of the 2025-26 season versus the New England Patriots. I believe it's in New England. Yes, it is. So we've been practicing against them for the last few days this week. Some good things. Jayden Daniels was rocking out. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Drake May was doing this thing too. Excuse me. Drake May was he was kind of carving some of the defense up. Makes me a little bit concerned. So that's what I really want to really talk about. Because what I'm looking for today is some of the people that's going to make the team, some of these backup and these young people and these second year people. The second year people is what I'm really trying to see. Don't expect to see Jayden Daniels. Don't expect to see Debo. Don't even expect to see B-Rob. A lot of the starters, even though something everybody think he's not going to be starting. I don't think that. I think he's going to be starting. I just think Lil Bill, you know what I'm saying, going to get a lot of stuff. We still got Austin Eckler as well. So I do believe B-Rob will go into the season the number one guy. However, I don't think he's playing tonight. So I don't expect to see none of the starters. That's not smart. Think of it as we were practicing against them this week, a lot of the starters was getting those reps. But tonight, very excited. Football is back. Yo, Washington Redskins football team commanders, we back. And we going to do a lot of stuff this year. Y'all mark my words. We on some payback. We got a lot of names down here. We got a lot of haters, but we got people's names down too. People thinking my boy going to be in a sophomore slump. It ain't going down like that. JD5 is the truth. All right, but for tonight, just wanted to talk about a few people that I'm excited to see, and I need them to do well, because this is the chopping snap. This is a lot of people's only chances. Some people only gonna play today, and after this game, some of them might not make it. So, with that said, we really need another wide receiver to step up. One thing I did notice about these practices and some of the things is like Debo balling out, but since we ain't got Terry, which we'll talk about in a minute, since Terry not there, it's a lot of holes in the way we play our game. It's a lot of things that Cliff Kingsbury is trying to do that he can't, because he probably planned to get Debo with the thought of Scary Terry, you know what I'm saying, being in the offense. And I know you don't get Debo unless you have a person with him, and we just need to get Terry somebody else. So hopefully that gets done soon. I believe it's still to get done. It's just, I don't even want to get into politics of it, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But the person that I need to step up tonight is Luke McCaffrey. Luke gotta have a good preseason. It starts tonight. He must do something tonight. He cannot survive on this team alone just by his last name. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something tonight, bro. Or, you know what I'm saying, you might as well get on the next flight. You don't even come back. You know what I'm saying? You don't do something tonight. That's it. That's curtains. That's all she wrote. You know what I'm saying? So you going to be out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got to put up. I'm rooting for him. I want him to do something. But at the same time, we got Jayden Lane's the rookie. I want to say his name, the rookie, from VT. I want to make sure I'm getting that right, because that boy fast. And if he do very well, yeah, that's what I believe. So we also, Jayden Lane, Virginia Tech. The boy got wheels. I hope he do well. I think he going to make the team, though. They going to make sure their draft picks make the team. I think that's safe to say. This regime's going to make sure their draft picks make it. Luke was one of theirs. So I'm hoping he ball out tonight. He has to put up something. He got to show that he can make this team, because our wide receiver group is huge. But you don't just get to roll off your last name like a Hilton or Kardashian, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, unless you a Hilton or Kardashian, that last name ain't gonna get you fired. You know what I'm saying? You need to ball out. That's all I'm saying. I also want to see how Michael Gallup do. Because Michael Gallup was, you know what I'm saying, other than being an ex-Cowboy, the boy used to ball out, but he retired last year. And this is his first year back. So I'm real curious to see how that year off is gonna help out. But somebody got to step up. We already know Debo gonna do his thing. Terry we gonna keep. We still got Noah Brown. You know what I'm saying? I believe Noah Brown, that's 3. You know what I'm saying? Somebody playing for that 4th spot, and it's not going to be easy. This is the time you have. This is the time you have. Ball out tonight. Maybe you get to come back to D.C. You know what I'm saying? And that's on that. So let me know what y'all think about that. I feel that Luke is the one that, on the offense, that need to put up. I also believe on the defensive side, I'm a little concerned, you know, because I've listened to my boy Rio Robinson. Shout out to Rio Robinson. Make sure y'all go follow him. He's a Washington content creator. Him and the Commander Kings, man, they be doing their thing, man. But I'm listening to Rio, and he had mentioned something as far as the defense, and it's different. They looking good when they practice against us. But also, they practicing against the receivers that ain't stepped up yet. They ain't practicing against Terry. In practice, Debo getting all his. He kind of, you know, doing this thing. Some of them getting a little like Amos. The rookie Amos is, you know, balling. But they supposed to look good against Michael Gallup's, Luke McCaffrey's. You know what I'm saying? Noah Brown ain't really been practicing as much because he just come back from an injury. But we got some young cats. Jayden Lane's a rookie. See what I'm saying? He did have the amazing catch from JD5, which I believe it was out of bounds, but you know, it was on my boy Mikey Sanders still too. You know what I'm saying? Agent Zero don't be letting stuff like that happen though. You know what I'm saying? Because he did have you right there, and you put your hand up in the air and you missed it. That's stuff I'm talking about though. So the defense looked real good. Again, I want to see them ball out against some real players. That's how Rio put it. Because our division, it's a beast. We got some receivers in our division. And I need to know they can check the Devontae Smiths, the Browns and the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Malik Neighbors ain't no slouch in New York. Cowboys got 2. You know what I'm saying? They got 2. Then they get Pickett. Yeah, Pickett and CD Lamb. Like, so they got to be able to check these boys. So doing well in practice for me don't mean nothing. You ain't did nothing yet. Practice mean nothing. We talking about practice. As Iverson would say, practice. Now, practice don't do nothing. They're against each other, too. So I need to make sure y'all balling out practice. We need y'all to ball out tonight. I don't want to see nothing giving up. Because when it's time for the season and we going against Antonio Brown and Devontae Smith and CD Lamb, you know what I'm saying, and Malik Neighbors, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Marshawn Lattimore out here already starting fights at the practice of the Patriots. Good Lord. I don't know, man. He remind me, you know, Lattimore, you better ball out too, man. Because he remind me, you ever go to the zoo and you see you just know that something bad can happen. You know what I'm saying? And you ever see a gorilla bang on the glass and you be like, I knew it. Knew as soon as you put your arm, you just always want to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? I need to see the defense do something. Defense need to do something. No excuse for Lattimore this year. I don't want to see us getting distracted by you fighting. Nah, man, cover people, stop people. Don't get us no penalties. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. That's your defense. I want to talk about Terry. Because I was thinking about something, and I want to know what y'all think. Terry's already got over 1,000 yards each season he's been here. That's 6 years straight, right? 5? He's a 6 year. It's either 5 or 6 years. I lose count of how long the man been here. But he been there with the Redskin emblem on the helmet. So he been here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So people forget that Terry's been here. He ain't just get good. He been consistent. This last year, he just balled out with the 13 touchdowns. And you know what I'm saying? But I guess, is it fair to ask, is JD5, did Terry make JD5 better? Or did JD5 make Terry better? I think that's a fair question to ask. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think we balling out like that with just Debo. Now, I think JD5 got it, you know what I'm saying? But we trying to get where he ain't got to run and all that. I think he need Terry. I believe that Terry McLaurin is definitely just as beneficial to JD5 as JD5 is to him. That's just my take on it. I think he need Terry. I think that's just a match made in heaven. And that we need to have that done right there. That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold y'all up too much. I'm just very excited. Football is back. First night tonight. Preseason game. Obviously, we want to win. But the only way to really win is to lead this game with no injuries. That's the one right there. That's the one right there. Lead this game with no injuries. We all good. Please don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on, first and foremost, Raise Hell. You can get that off of Instagram, Facebook. Facebook is the official page for first and foremost Raise Hell, and then my YouTube page. So make sure y'all follow me. Let me know what y'all doing all day. We out. Raise Hell, baby.
They say we are dumb, they say we are stupid. I will probably lose it. I don't know what y'all deal is. Rapping Cupid, shot us with that cute stick.